Hello, everybody. So you guys been asking for a druid overview or like a druid build talents for Dragonflight level 70, and yeah, here we are again. We did the summons the other day, and today we're gonna do druid. We will do monk next week, and we're gonna do like probably Boker, because that's the four healers I'm gonna start playing with in Dragonflight. So I just made the druid builds. There is not as much builds on Druid compared to Shaman. On Shaman you had like 10 or even more. On Druid is like 4, and I will say there are 3 even. There is not that much that you can change of Druid because like everything is like, stuck a little bit, like you cannot swap them around. So this will be my main build, I will say. Basically, I don't see a world where you play with no bear form like spec without Guardian, like Frenzy and like damage reduction here and stuff. So it's always gonna be like Guardian plus Boomy Affinity or like Guardian plus Cat. I don't see a world where you play Cat and then Boomy Affinity. I really don't see it because you will just lose these two defensive ones here. You will lose as well. Let's see, you don't lose this one. You will lose, yeah, you lose kinda a lot of defensive stuff. Maybe there is a matchup where you can do it, so you can actually play Cat, and as well you will have Typhoon, and you will do like you will have 5 yards range of your abilities. But yeah, main build basically, as you can see, Bear, Guardian. We pick Clone, of course. We pick Wild Chats. We go this way. We don't go that way because I don't think it's worth to pick Rip at all or Maim. Not worth. Waste of a talents. Then on the left side, where we just go to like when you Barskin, you get a shield. You Mighty Bash or Roar, you decide what to do. I always like to like play stun by default. This one is basically the trait, the conduit, and this one is really good for the damage wise. It is really good because like all the healing you do, it gets like stored. It gets like you save it somewhere, and then you can explode it, kind of 10% of it with your Moonfire every time, and it has no internal city, so you can do it all the time. It's good damage. Here we just go all the Boomy down. We don't pick Hibernate. I think it's a waste of a point, to be honest. Magic, Clone, blah, blah, blah. Range of the ability is important. Typhoon. The good thing about this is like you don't need to be in Boomy form to Star Search, and it doesn't increment the damage either. So Boomy form is kinda useless unless you face mages and you don't want to be in human form and stuff. But yeah, I don't think we need Sunfire and stuff, so we go down here. Wild Growth, extra 3 seconds in Ryu. We can pick Vortex or Roots, whatever you guys want, and Innervate. I thought about, do we really need 3 seconds in Ryu? You can do this instead. Like not, but this is my damage build. So that was my normal build, but changing that, you go to the damage build, and it's basically the same by replacing this for this. Because Natur's Vigil, it does a lot of damage. So all the single target healing you do, I believe it has to be effective healing, not like over healing. I am not sure now. I don't know if they've changed it. But yeah, all the single target healing you do, it will also do damage for 20% of the healing done. So let's say you do a 100 KNS, you will do 20k damage on the people that are near to the target. So this is good into melees, or when you play with a melee and the melee is on top of the other guy. So it's extra damage. I don't really think improve Ryu is good. Maybe mana wise is good into like combos that have no purge or something, but I don't like it too much. I think Nature's PGL is good. Extra offense, not bad. On this build, offensive, there is nothing else. It's like the same as the main build. Nothing changed, basically. I will show it again. You basically go down here to get Ysera. Efflorescence, you need to go here to get Solo the Forest, sadly. Then NS. Here you can choose between big NS or short NS. That's depending on the matchup. I kinda like the bigger NS because sometimes you cannot afford like using the global or Solo the Forest. And I'm pretty sure many of you guys that play Druid, sometimes you just die because, or your teammate dies because you're pressing Solo the Forest and you get the next global off to like NS him. So with this, you can maybe do it without solo the forest. Use NS. Your team is about to die, you can use NS without solo the forest, and it will be enough for the moment into Swiftman. So, So yeah, I haven't tried Notice, but there is no way this is good. Maybe because 9k mana is too much. There's no way it's good. Iron Bar, we pick 20% more healing overtime effects during the Iron Bar. We can play Sour one, but kind of like this one more. Tranquility. Here you can choose Sword Trank and immune to knocks. And this one is really good. Dream Street. Like while canceling channeling Trank, sorry, your other Druid spells cooldowns are reduced by up to 15%. So basically, every 3 minutes, you can do something really, really smart. So you can basically, you will see it now. Let's say the Progma scenario now. Let's say they did, okay? So a Swiftman to extend it with Burden Infusion, and then a Trank. Look at the Swiftman reset. And then I will use reset it again. Do you see? This is insane. This is the thing that I like about this. Obviously, I think Short Trank is good. I think it's really good. This one is really good too, but it depends. I don't know. It's gonna be a hard decision, but maybe this one is just better, so you can get us more value of scenario world. I'm not sure. As well, you reduce other abilities too, so it's not that bad. Like Druid build is just kind of the same for every spec. Like you go down here, needed. This one better than Infusion. This one for mana regeneration, increase by 5%. Invigorate is really good. Swarm is really good because it gives you push protection and more healing. I kind of think I want to play Broccoli as well. Double Life Loom here for stacks. I mean for the 3 stacks of Mastery. This one is really good for Ryu does more healing and Trank basically acts like was it this one? Yeah, like Resto Summon Mastery. They heal 20% more depending on the guy HP. It's like Resto Summon Mastery basically. I like this one because Life Loom on Resto is really good right now. Number wise, they heal a lot. Overgrowth needed. PP wise and Germination. Like Germination is really fucking good on Druid. Gives procs Mastery because you get 1 extra hot, so you have Mastery. And yeah, the damage build was the same, but with Natus Vigil is the same build here. Then we go to the other two AoE pressure comps. So let me see. I decided to like play long Ryu here because it's AoE, or like when I mean AoE pressure comps, I don't mean only like dot comps that, for example, an Affliction Warlock and an SP, like they are dotting your teammates. I just mean like, for example, comps that swap on your hots, like double melee. Then let's say you're playing another double melee into double melee, but the enemy team is not playing Druid. So if the players are good, they will swap away from your scenario and your life looms. So with this, you will have 2 life looms. The only problem with this is like you only give focus growth to 1 life loom. So every time you, for example, let me see how they explain you now. So if I life loom myself, you see I get 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks. So now if I press life loom on my other guy that I need to heal, it will pass him 1 stack and I will lose the 3 here. That's the only downside that I see. But yeah, I mean, only 10% reduce on healing life loom is nothing. I think this is really sick, especially for that kind of, you think, because for example, you're playing a comp where the enemy team, they cannot swap that fast because you're playing a triangular position or you're playing far away from each other, then you don't need this, But you're playing double melee and you're facing people that swap on hots constantly. This is insane. Instead of Broccoli, 3 of life, Broccoli, I call it Broccoli. So yeah. And here I decided to play shortness as well because it's not like big burst healing. It's just like, constant pressure on both targets. And yeah, that's all basically. I replaced Natus build for longer reuse, so I have more healing and cost less mana. Cost less mana I mean because I don't have to refresh it that much because it's 3 seconds longer as well. And basically it's the same talents. I pick short rank so I can heal both every 2 minutes, and I made another build. Like it's basically when you're getting like all in as a druid, or when you cannot do anything and you need to survive. and you just need to focus on not dying, and then you will win because you know you are the only guy that dies. So basically, instead of going down here, what you pick like wild growth, vortex, or mass root, innervade, natus vigil, whatever. I decided to go. I decided to remove a protector of the pack that basically the bonfire damage, and just go down here, picking Licara's teaching. So basically, when you're in bear form, you get 6% more Versa. That's insane when you're getting trained. 6% more Versa over the Versa baseline you have is insane. Plus renewal. So you're more tanky. Renewal plus wild chest is insane. Before you could only choose between one of these two, but now you can have them both at the same time. So that's insane. Here, I don't think I changed anything else. No, I didn't. Short Trunk, obviously, because if they're going me, Short Trunk is just better. Let's say you're facing rogue mates and you need like 15 seconds for a skin, then you can press, and you don't want to need a skin as fast as possible, so you can press this, so you reduce all your CDs 15 seconds. But I don't know, short rank can get more value. You can train probably. Plus, it's unknockable. And I think that's all on this build. Yeah, I think that's all. This is the most tanky build you can play as Druid. Obviously, here it will depend. Like you can play this one. You're facing like a class that does a lot of crit damage with melee attacks. Then you can play Master Say Shifted to be more tanky. Otherwise, just play Thorns because people that trains Druid are melees mostly. So you play Thorns and fuck them a little bit with it. I don't think I didn't read this, but I don't think this is worth. This is like an RBG talent, right? Yeah. Your transform speed is increased by 20%, and you always move while in travel form. I haven't tried this, but maybe your travel form movement speed is increased by 20% while you're in arena or battleground. This could be interesting. Maybe if they're going you so you can kite faster. I will have to try it. This could be an option, okay? Like you're getting trained on this build, this could be an option. But yeah, I don't think you will ever play recognition as resto druid. I don't think you will ever do this because druid doesn't cast at all. And yeah, I think that's all, boys. I will link all the builds. Like there is basically 4 builds, 3 because damage and min one are kind of the same almost. It's only one talent. I will link them on the description. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and follow my Twitch where I stream every day. And I'll see you guys on the next talent build that is gonna be about Misuber, probably in like 3-4 days from now. So check it out, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys like the video and peace.